I believe you have seen the results circulating on social media that came out from Southern Cameroon. And on this platform, TFA Talking Point, I'm going to tell you who are those responsible for this result. I'm saying the opposition and the Ambazonians. They are responsible for what the CPDM have presented to Cameroonians. Many villages in Southern Cameroon, they did not vote. The Ambazonians declared lockdown and nobody went out on that day. The CPDM took advantage of it. I am pointing an accusing finger on all this issue, not only to the Ambazonians, but to the opposition parties who went in for this 2025 presidential election, including Issa Chiroma Bakare. In many of my videos, I told you people that the opposition parties in Cameroon are not ready to defeat the government of President Paul Biya in an election. The government of President Paul Biya always used electoral fraud to remain in power, to win an election in Cameroon. But the issue is that for all these years, the opposition party refused to draw a strategy in order to weaken the CPD from involving in any electoral fraud. How do they usually do it? It is very difficult for the CPDN to corrupt or involved in electoral fraud in any regional headquarters. Why? Because that is where all opposition parties are vibrating. They usually go into the interior. The only way to defeat your enemies is to be there. Wherever any strategy your enemy want to take, he will just turn like that and will see, your enemy will see you beside, will see you there. Your enemy will say, meaning this person is everywhere. And it will reduce the evil in the heart of your enemy. But when the CPDM went into those interiors, those villages, and the opposition were not there, that is why they withdraw everything from the city, allow the city in the hands of the opposition, and they went into those villages. And that is where they concentrated. Atangaji mentioned something in Bamenda, when he was in Bamenda before election, that how do you expect somebody who is campaigning within the regional headquarters to win election over somebody who is all over the national territory? The opposition did not take it serious. And now they are saying, woo. If they say, okay, bring your own result from those villages, you will not have anything. You will not have any representative there. And this is something that killed the opposition. If the opposition were present everywhere, all over the national territory, the CPDM would know that going to Bambala, declaring that Bambala, they voted in favor of the CPDM in which nobody voted, they will know, they will say, hey, the opposition party was there also. And they will withdraw. They will not put Bambalan there. They will not put Bamali there. They will not put Jakiri there. Because they know that they were there. But since you were not there, and you know nothing about this polling station, they have to do what they want to do, they wish to do. And also, I point an accusing finger to the Ambazonian. Before this presidential election, I told the Ambazonian that what you people are fighting for, the independence of Ambazonia, can only be guaranteed and can be very easy if another person take over from President Paul Biya. It could have been very easy if another person take over from President Paul Biya. President Paul Biya have taken a decision that it is a military solution. And many other Cameroonians who want to take over power in Cameroon, they are not for the military solution. So if they take over power, they will not stand for the military solution. They will go for negotiation. And if you truly believe that you have a genuine claim concerning the struggle, then you will table it before that person, and the person will see it clearly, and the person will say, okay, you people can separate. You people should separate, because I see it clearly that this territory, Southern Cameroon, was a territory on its own, a country on its own, and decided to have a union with French Cameroon. So now, as a leader of French Cameroon, I see it clear that you people have the right. So I am now leaving it with you. Go to your people and ask them whether they want to separate or they want to join. And then you will go back now and ask your people, and the people will say they want to separate, and they will go in freely. But under the leadership of President Paul Biya, you can never have it. because President Paul Biya will fight and fight and fight and fight because he is happy doing it. So these are the two people responsible for this result that came out from Southern Cameroon in February.